The world looks mighty good to me, 'cause S'moreos are all I see. Greetings and welcome back to another Oreo-licious episode of the Vodkast. I'm your host as always, Jason Oliveira. With us today are the S'moreos. Now hold on a second, I got something to say about this. Go back here for just a moment. See that video? It's from about 8, almost 9 years ago at this point. I called S'moreos, or should we say Oreo S'mores, S'moreos at the time, and I never got credit for it. Oreo never reached out to me and said, hey, you've done a fine job today. 8 years from now, we're going to rename our product all because of you. See, they left me out of the whole equation, and I don't respect that, Nabisco. Either way, we're going to give them a pass and try these today and see if I still feel the same way today as I did 9 years ago. With us today is our trusty, rusty Oreo Dunkin' mug from Jess and Herbie. Jess from Cryptid Bits with General Tidbits. If you haven't checked out her channel, give it a shot. If you're into cryptids, you should love it. If you love me, you should be into it too, because I make an appearance on several episodes. Jess was actually the one that pointed out to me a few weeks ago that I hadn't done a review for these, and of course I had to point out that 8 years ago I really had done them. But I thought this was the perfect opportunity to do one of those videos where we see how different our taste buds have changed and see if we still like it. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I'm going to say I gave this an 8. The idea of it, the concept of it, to me is one of the greatest Oreos of all time. A graham cookie with chocolate and marshmallow cream on the inside of it. I love s'mores. I love the flavor of s'mores. I love toasted marshmallows. I love getting a coffee, like a toasted marshmallow latte or something like that. I love everything about this, so I'm assuming I gave it a good score. But if my mind works not as well as it did probably then, I think I had a problem with them. And I don't remember what that problem is, but we're going to bust into this. Let's do a little twist test. I'll show you guys what they look like on the inside. This is interesting to me. I don't know if you can see this or not. Probably not. But there's like a difference to the height of the cream from one side to the next. So it's almost impossible to get a perfect cross-section and eat this. I was trying to grab the one off of the thing, and this is the one I was supposed to grab. I'm so stupid. But with my years and skills of busting Oreos in half, we're going to take half of it and give it a go. That's a fan-fucking-tastic cookie. I don't know what I gave it. We're still going to try it in milk, so I don't want to give it a score yet, but wow. That is so good. It really does kind of like just blend all those three flavors together almost perfectly, giving the impression of a s'more. A little crunchier maybe. But besides that, I can't fault this at all so far. Let's try it in milk and see if we like it any better or any less. Meow. 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 Meow, 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 meow. Okay, down the hatch. Yeah, man. Wow. At first, I thought it was a little weird that the graham cracker cookie would take on milk, because you wouldn't really. I don't think you'd ever dip a graham cracker in milk. I wouldn't. I mean, you can. I'm not going to stop you. No one's going to stop you. Somebody might stop you. I don't know. But it softened up the cookie. You guys know I love a soft cookie. So that was a proper amount of dunking, and we just ended up with something perfect in our mouth. And for that, Oreo, you just scored another 10. That doesn't come along often. The only other one that I can remember for certain, yeah, the toasted coconut one, man. If Oreo brought that back, I would love to review that again. I don't even remember what it was that just captured my soul that day, but that cookie was the best Oreo cookie I've ever had, and to my knowledge, the best I've ever had since then. These are a close second. They're still a 10, don't get me wrong, but they're just not quite what I had with those other cookies. Nonetheless, if you're out and about, you're thinking about getting some for the picnic or a cookout or 4th of July, I don't know, try these out. They won't be around forever, and sometimes they disappear for a few years at a time, so you might want to stock up, throw a few in your freezer, you're good to go for a few years. And now that the baby has been thrown out with the bathwater, it is time for me to bid you adieu. Don't be sad, because we'll be back very soon with a new episode of the podcast. If you guys are loving the content I'm creating as much as I love creating the content that you guys are watching, you should consider liking, commenting, subscribing, sharing, and then hit the little bell icon, because it'll let you know every time I put it out a new video. Put it out, Nah, just I'll put it out in a video too. Don't forget to make somebody smile today and make yourself a better person tomorrow than you were today, tomorrow. Let's make the world spin a little bit happier and crazier together. Let's sing and dance in the sun and in the rain as one, my brothers and sisters. Live life to the fullest and love every moment of it, because you just never know when that last moment's going to come for you. However, never live in fear of that moment. Always live in love and never let your inner child die. Take care of yourselves, take care of one another, and take care of those around you who cannot take care of themselves, for they are the ones that need it the most. If no one has told you today that they love you, the Vodkast loves you very much just the way you are. All right, guys, I'm Jason Oliveira. This is the Vodkast, and I'll catch you guys a little bit further on down the road. Take care, everybody.
Don't go to sleep with a catch it in your pocket.